Whenever I want to book an Iranian Southern Baptist comedian, I call our next guest because he's the only one who fits all those descriptions. Fortunately, he's also very, very funny. You've seen him on his dry bar comedy specials, Removed Before Flight and Messing with People. He's been with us before, and we love him. You are going to as well. Please welcome Moody Molavi.
You ever have this feeling like everybody's just staring at you, judging you for everything you say or do? Oddly, I have this feeling right about now. My name is Mohammad Amir Iqbal Bijan Saeed Hamad Ali Moshtaba. I'm just kidding, man. How y'all doing? You ever seen an audience just, they all elevated like 2 inches just from the clinch, you know? I thought we were on the Huckabee show. What is that? I just like messing with people. That's what I like doing, you know. I was born in Iran, and I learned English by watching these people that are dressed alike at the Cracker Barrel. They seem to know their stuff. They seem to got it all together. Same plaid shirts and same shorts, khaki shorts. I'm like, I'm gonna listen to them, you know. And now when cops ask me where I'm from, I'm like, I tell you. They're like, all right, that sounds good. So my mom, she moved there in the 60s. You know, she's from Tennessee, and she had to learn the language on her own. And she learned it by cooking. So she'd learn the words for different recipes and stuff like that. And she'd go to the market and she'd try to buy things. Like, think about this. The word for egg is toch memorg. Yeah, you didn't know you were going to learn Persian tonight, but there you are. There's your cultural. That's our education for this evening. Toch memorg. And so she's there, this American woman's like, toch memorg. And they're just looking at her. So she starts squatting down real low and starts flapping her little arms, you know? And she tries to make it look like some sort of orb just produced out from behind her. And they go, oh, you want the egg? You know English? Of course we know English. All the Americans come here and they talk louder and slower. So we get it. But good for you. You're trying to learn. This is good. So I learned from my father how to mess with people. He was a surgeon, orthopedic surgeon at a hospital there. And he would take me into places. And one place he'd like to go was the elevator. He would always take the stairs, but if he had to pass some gas, he would go into the elevator. Just what he did. And in Farsi, in Persian, you've got 2 words for passing gas. One is chos, and one is guz. Guz is the loud one. And he was a master of chos. And so we'd walk in there, I'm this little 11-year-old kid, like, okay, I'm with my dad, why are we taking a... Oh. And I would know because I've grown up with that smell. But he would do it so he could chastise whoever the youngest person was in that hospital, like some nurse or intern or something, and he would just yell at them, what are you doing? Putting your DNA forcefully into our lungs, into our noses? It's horrible. So everybody knew it, because everybody had already been hazed by him before. We'd go into surgery, and they'd have all sorts of surgeries all around. They'd have a brain surgery, cardiothoracic surgery, his leg surgeries, and I'm sitting there at the end, and I'm watching my dad, you know, and he goes, Mom, would look at this. And some dude had a busted leg from a motorcycle accident, and he takes the ankle and he goes, helicopter, helicopter, helicopter. And I fell out, man. I woke up, you know, in the nurse's lounge with smelling salts under my nose. And he didn't realize I was watching someone else's head get cracked open for a neurosurgery, and then he shows me that, and I wake up and goes, you are no longer my son. No son of mine. So I just mess with people. He taught me how to do it. I teach my children how to do it. We go to a restaurant. I remember going to a fast food place, and I don't mean to mess with people until it just happens, you know? And there's this moment that says, I should mess with that person. So I walk in, and the guy wasn't like welcoming. Like, hey, welcome over here. And this is good. What can I get for you? He was like, what do you want? And in my mind, I was like, this person needs to smile. So I ordered my food, and I looked down at my child, And I said, which is gibberish, just so you know. I don't really know Farsi that well, you know. This is what my dad sounded like when he would get mad at me. So I just did it to my child. And I thought it'd be fun right there, you know. But my child picks up that gauntlet, you know, and goes, my heart grew 3 times that day, you know. I did that. That is my child, you know. He just wants a cheeseburger Happy Meal, you know. Ketchup only. It's got to be gluten-free, though. My name is Moody Molavi. Thank you very much.
No, it's fine. Great having you back.
Thank you, sir.
I want you to tell us about this project you've got called Human, I Thank You.
Oh, I love it. So human, I thank you, is the word humanity broken up into a text message, like human, I-T-Y.
Yeah.
And the idea is that as a society, especially today, when we first meet somebody, the first thing that goes to our mind is that person bad for me? And so what human, I thank you is just trying to encourage people to be good for the person that God puts in your path. So everybody comes in your path for one reason. I believe our reason to be here is to have a relationship with God, but he puts all the people in our path as a practice round to get it right.
Well, I think it's a great, great thing. And so people get that on your website and in your shows?
That's correct, yeah.
And I know you're glad to be traveling again, back in churches and conventions and all sorts of things. And we're very happy to have you here.
Yes, thank you so much for having me back.
Moody, it is a pleasure and an honor.
Thank you.
And for a schedule of upcoming shows, or if you'd like to book Moody Molavi for your venue, visit moodymolavi.com. You'll also find some links to more hilarious videos and all of his social media pages while you're there.